We're in a different area of my apartment, and we're going to talk about a little show called Rock of Love. Thank you for tuning in for the 9th time now. We're on episode 9 already. Here we go, my friends.
I'm rocking my man on my neck.
There's only 4 ladies left. Didn't we start with like 40? They kind of split into 2 separate groups by who gets along the best. Lacey and Heather, and Brandy and Jess.
Game on.
Besides Brandy, I can't stand the other bitches.
Big John lets them know Brett has something special planned.
Good morning to my final 4. Pack your bags, it's time to tour. I've got a gig in the city of sin. But when we get back, someone goes home again.
They're going to Vegas.
Vegas, baby. Vegas, baby.
We are going to Vegas and we are going first class.
We are taking a rock star tour bus to Vegas. Hell yeah.
Here's a big kick-ass rock and roll party.
Brett wants to see how these ladies will actually handle Brett the rock star.
It is very important for me to gauge how these girls are going to deal with the whole rock and roll experience.
So they get to their hotel.
Brett has to rush off to his sound check, and that's so rock star of him. It's so sexy.
We arrive at the hotel in Vegas, and we're escorted up to our room, and it's this absolutely beautiful suite.
Big John tells them they're gonna have dinner with Brett after his show.
You're all going to go back to a suite for dinner and cocktails. After dinner and cocktails, 3 of you are going to leave. The one who impresses them the most is going to stay for a nightcap.
I'm gonna make damn sure it's me.
They're just all taking baths.
I love to party. That's why I'm called Wild Thing.
Heather and Lacey are having a bubble bath together. What?
I really don't have a huge plan, but I know I don't want to get completely wasted and make an ass of myself.
Let's go! Come on, bitches!
Lacey and Heather are scheming.
Heather and I have a plan, but I think that Brandy and Jess are gonna be sitting out in the cold tonight.
I cannot wait to see my sexy ass man hit the stage.
They all get the front row of Brett's show. I'm sure he actually is entertaining. I mean, my mom always loved him and she has good taste, so I trust her.
Brett hits the stage, and I flip the hell out. He's unbelievable.
We basically get to see Brett's whole show.
Brett's singing his songs, and I'm totally mesmerized by him, his voice, and I can't stop staring at him.
The ladies are just partying it up, having a good time.
Oh, I cannot wait to get backstage. I just want to tell him how great the show was and give him lots of kisses.
They go backstage after the show and they're drinking with the band.
They just started grabbing bottles and chugging. Literally half of a bottle at a time.
Jess is smart and she takes it easy on the drinks so that she can keep her head in the game.
These girls are going along with the band members, trying to, act cool or something. I'm not about to do that because I actually want to spend time with Brett.
Lacey and Brandy get so drunk.
So I'm chugging and I'm chugging and I'm chugging, and I am so...
For some reason, Lacey thinks that she can keep up with him. What is she thinking?
Oh no, Lacey.
What is this? Lacey's so drunk she has no idea what she's doing, and she needs to stop being a dumbass.
Lacey can't even speak English right now.
This is so bad.
They're so drunk I don't even know what's happening.
Give me that look.
I didn't give it to you, just in general.
Heather.
You gave me a dirty look.
If you say that she gives you a dirty look, then you say that I give you a dirty look.
Away from me, I just farted.
Lacey pushes Brandy into a corner and dumps Grey Goose all over her.
Lacey's got me pinned up against the wall with her nasty ass breath in my face. All I could do at this point was laugh.
She is just getting sloppy messiness.
Bitch. That's it?
He has to basically drag Lacey out.
I'm just like, oh, I'm over it. Pull it together. Walk, bitch.
Heather is realizing Lacey might try to stab her in the back.
Lacey's my friend, but she is a little sneaky ass, and she might be trying to set me up right now. I need to watch myself.
Oh no.
You know what, Lacey? Let me ask you something. Why do you think we're fake?
You guys just want to party.
Get down from there.
Lacey's climbing across the bar like a cracked out cat. I mean, I don't know what she's thinking.
You know
Get
what?
off the bar. Or what? You have no respect or class for Brett's hotel room. Get off the bar. What? Get off the bar or what?
She's really trying to start shit.
Heather, this is bitch.
I'm getting cleaned up after the show, and I just hear all hell break loose. Want some bread?
Oh, it's all bad.
Did she say, I want a salt bag?
I'm concerned for real. I mean, this just isn't a minor collapse. This is a meltdown collapse.
I can't sit there and let her go through something like that on her own. You know, she's obviously up.
And yeah, maybe Lacey can't handle the lifestyle, Brett.
The beautiful Lacey here has maybe had a drink or two too many. And I'm thinking, let's get her to her room, and we're gonna take good care of you.
Lacey made a horrible impression on Brett. You know what? It's her fault. 1 down, 2 to go.
John carries Lacey to her room. What a nice guy.
Got her? I could safely say that Lacey clearly can't handle this lifestyle and everything that goes with it, and it was very disappointing.
Meanwhile,
Heather is sucking down some oysters. Brandy can't handle it. Jess is legit trying to help the drunk ones, which is nice of her.
You got her?
Yeah, I got her.
Okay.
Oh, my rookies, I'm so bored.
Brett thinks it's sweet what Brandy says after puking in the toilet.
I really love you. Not even love, because I can't say love yet. But
We can say it.
I'm willing to open up my heart for you, no matter what.
I think she's just hammered.
She turned to me and said something that was probably one of the most touching moments of my life. She looked at me and she said, Brett, I love you, and for you, I will let my guard down. I love you, and I want you. You hurt
I've
me.
never felt this.
So for him to say that was one of the most touching moments of his life is just sad.
Last time I checked, you shouldn't be vomiting right before you tell somebody you love them, but maybe for Brandy it was the right moment.
Brett respects that Jess was helping all the drunk ladies, so he decides to let her stay.
Yeah, drink some water, please.
Jess was clearly helping out all these girls, and these girls were her competition, and it really stepped her up in my book.
Is that like she said like 1.5 words at the table?
So Heather is gonna take as many leftovers as she can.
You put these two and this. This is Jess's and Brett's. I want to split that in half. All of this, yeah.
Whatever, I'm going to bed. And I'm taking my food with me, damn it.
I love it. Jess and Brett spend some special private time together, mostly swapping spit. The next morning, Brandy is already completely contradicting what she said to Brett's face last night.
You know what? He's not the one for me. I can tell in my heart he's not it. Like I think he's fabulous. I think he's great. Brett Michaels is not the one for me.
Apparently, she's not into Brett like she said.
I'm thinking to myself, this is gonna work out perfectly because it's still my mission to make sure Brandy goes home.
Jess got to spend the night with Brett. Ooh la la.
After spending the night with Brett, I definitely feel a lot closer to him, you know, physically, emotionally, sexually.
I sent Jess back to Los Angeles so that I can spend the day with the other three girls and try to get to know a little bit about them.
She's basically safe from elimination.
He needs to spend time with the other girls. Him and I have obviously already made that connection, so I kind of put myself at ease.
Oh man, second note. I don't think there's ever been a 2-note episode. This is historic.
Thank you. You really tore it up last night. So today I set up something awesome to get you feeling right.
He's gonna help them recover from a night of partying.
He's got a little something that's gonna make us feel better.
Are you alive?
Poor Brandy is the one that's really hurting.
Brandy, come on, lay down,
Poor
baby.
Brandy.
When the girls came down to the pool, I gotta admit, they looked a little tore up from the floor up.
They're all gonna have a spa day.
We got good times ahead and, and a lot of good food we haven't eaten yet.
I'm thinking maybe I should tell Brett the whole truth about Brandy, but I refuse to let anything spoil my fun right now.
Now that Brandy is sober again, she's saying her guard is back up.
I just want to see how you feel, what's going on in your
Oh,
head.
The guard is definitely up, because I am scared to get hurt.
Brandy still wants to give it a chance. Whether that's for a real connection or just to win the competition, we may never know.
I'm not giving up. I don't want to give up on you.
All right, well, I don't want you to give up either, and then I just have to make a really tough decision.
We felt that she wanted to be much more than friends and be intimate and be lovers, and there was a chance we would make it as a boyfriend and girlfriend.
Lacey is ready to talk about all the people.
When Brandy comes out of the cabana, it's pretty apparent that she hasn't been upfront with Brett about her feelings, and I'm pissed off about that.
She's like, I should go because I just know Brett's not the one for me, and I only like him as a friend. I don't like him as anything more
That's
than that.
weird what she said in here. That's a whole opposite of what she just said.
I knew she was gonna do that.
He doesn't know who to believe.
Maybe Lacey could be lying to me just to kind of X Brandy out, because Lacey is crazy and a little malicious, but I also know that Lacey really likes me and does want to get rid of Brandy.
Brett finally calls Lacey out.
Lacey, here's the thing. You're a little
malicious in I need to watch you more and figure you out. I knew I had a really, really tough decision to make. Lacey and Heather, you're gonna stay.
Brett sends Brandy back to the house in LA.
I know we're friends and all, but game on, because I want this man.
I want this man, bitch.
Heather is not worried at all.
Brett and I have connected from day one. I'm golden.
Why do you feel that we would work? Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I just feel like we both have the same type of soul. We both are really big-hearted, very caring and thoughtful.
Aw, Brett and Heather have maybe the most realistic conversation in the whole show.
The thing with Heather, and I call it pole emotions, right? And by pole emotions, I mean, can I get her off that pole and get her onto my pole?
I'm telling you right now, when I'm in love with somebody, that's it.
I know that he got his heart broke from a dancer, but that was like 20 years ago.
She's like, get over it, Brett.
Hey, say something before we get back in our...
Yes, go ahead, because I need to get back to Heather.
Lacey steps in to stop their cute convo.
Immediately, Lacey starts.
I really would love to spend more time with you, just me and you. But see, as would I. And in my defense, I just feel like we have the biggest bond here. Like, but you've spent more time with them than I have, which is, you know. But I just feel like we have the best bond here.
Seems like he has no idea what to do.
What scares me is seesawness in your manipulativeness. What I would love to do is to spend time with Lacey.
Brett is obviously blind and just thinks Lacey is still good for him. Maybe she actually is cool and just chooses to be a nutso for the show? So Heather gets left behind.
If I thought you were just this malicious bitch, you'd have been gone long ago.
I'm so glad he sees me for who I really am.
I thought they were gonna, like, talk more.
I woke up this morning with Brett, and that was so incredible. It was such a beautiful night.
She gets to do the walk of shame out of his room, but they're going back to the house so that it can finally be elimination time. Pew, 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 pew.
We've all had a hell of a couple days, and so let me just get to it, okay?
This is someone, while in Vegas, I really got to feel extremely close to.
Jess, would you please come down here?
The first person who gets to stay is Jess.
Will you stay here in this house and continue to rock my world?
People have their doubts about this girl, the way they feel about her, the way she sometimes acts, or opinions she may have. I really like her a lot, and that's what matters.
Lacey, would you come down here, please?
Lacey gets the second pass.
Would you stay here and rock my world?
You got it, babe.
I just wanted to jump over there and rip it off her damn neck. She's crazy. She's possessed by the devil.
I can't believe it, but at the same time, I can.
Now we're down to two girls. Heather, Brandy.
Who's gonna go home? Heather?
I think you're absolutely beautiful, but I also think it's time that we have to decide why you're here, what you're here for.
Is it gonna work? Is it not gonna work?
Brandy?
I was holding your head up from the toilet. You looked me right in the eyes and you said, I love you and I want to make this work. And it really made me believe in what you were saying.
There's no way in hell she's getting away with this. She woke up and she said, I'm done, this is not for me.
Whoa.
And I just feel like a friend to him. I'm tired of wasting you guys' time. I see it with you guys, talking about you and I just want to go home.
Go Heather.
I want to be honest with you, and yes, I did say I didn't want to waste anyone else's time. I see you more with Jess than I see you with Heather, but if
That's not what you told me, but...
Can I finish? I also see you with Heather, but not with me.
Uh-oh.
I looked you in the eyes and I said, how do you feel? You said, I want to take this to more than just a friendship level, and this was the morning after, and not even probably a half hour after you told them that you wanted to leave.
Brett's getting angry.
I don't care where you go in your life, you're a beautiful girl, but beauty's only skin deep if you with people's emotions.
Damn, Brett, tell her.
Your Torian's here, and you go ahead and go.
Can I really say goodbye? I'm sorry.
Have a good life.
He hit her with the have a good life.
And it sucks, it hurts, it kills me that he misunderstood me.
Brett gets sadder and sadder every episode.
Obviously, I care about all three of you a lot. Anybody in this house wants to go, there's door.
As long as you're here, babe, I'm definitely staying.
That's right.
I'm 100% here.
Having said that, Heather, come on down and get that pass. Do you want to stay here and rock my world?
Of course.
Come hither. Come hither, lasses.
Wow.
I'm gonna do whatever it takes to win Brett's heart.
To all of us having a great time.
Cheers!
Brett Brew. Thank you for tuning in for another episode of Rock of Love. We only have, what, one episode left? We're getting toward the end, but that only means we're going to start another season. I'll see you in the next one.